and welcome back. Today we're going to look at recruiting, or more accurately, how to build an A team for your organisation so that you can take a market leadership position you can own. Alright, so essentially there are 4 components to building an A team, and I'm going to go through each of these. The first component is you need to understand your core values so that you can then measure your people, the current team, and also recruit more effectively against your core values so you can establish who fits and who doesn't quite fit. The third component is you actually need to be able to profile the functions of the role so that you're not just throwing a body at a problem, you're actually taking the time to clearly articulate the role, functions, and how you will know if someone's successful in that role. Okay, and the fourth thing we need to do is we need to actually build a recruitment process, or a pipeline essentially, that sifts out the wheat from the chaff and gets good people into a face-to-face, a phone and a face-to-face interview. Okay, so let's take a quick look at establishing fit. And establishing fit is based on core values, and core values aren't something that we make up, they're something that already exists in an organisation. They're an unspoken medium of exchange for attributes that we would call best behaviour, or the kind of attributes that are exhibited by somebody that really embodies the organisation. So if you want to build an A team, it's really important to get the fit aspect of your business right. So in this particular example, the core values are expressed as service, communication, embrace challenges, and harmony. So let's say we've established the core values of the organisation, and now we want to start to look at individuals against the values. Alright, so there's a matrix that we use which is skills against values. So if we look at skills and values, let's say somebody does fit the organisation, we would probably, or we wouldn't probably, we'd actually likely find them here. They'd have a high level of compliance with our values, so the values attributes are a natural fit for them, and they're a positive 10, say like an 8 out of 10 in skills. Let's say they're an 8 out of 10 in skills, and they're a 9 out of 10 in values. They'd be sitting here. So it's an easy decision. They are on board and they stay. Okay, so let's have a look at somebody that's perhaps not so high in skills, but they are high in terms of values. And in this situation, what we need to do is train the person, potentially, because their skills aren't so high. So if we can't train them, we need to transfer them. Transfer or terminate. It's actually quite a difficult decision because they fit the values, they embody what the organisation stands for, but they don't potentially have all the attributes or the skills required to perform the functions. Alright, now let's go down the scale to a negative 10. Let's say they're a negative 8 out of 10 in terms of values, and they're a negative 9 out of 10 in terms of skills. Then it's an easy decision. They need to leave. Alright, unfortunately. But they might fit another organisation a lot more accurately. Alright, and so let's say they're a negative 7 out of 10 in terms of values, but they are an 8 out of 10 in terms of skills. It's actually a difficult decision. Very difficult decision for you, the leader. They actually have to change or leave. So when we're role profiling, what we have to look at, and I'll flash this up on the screen in a minute, we have to look at the function, what good performance looks like, and the measures. So how we will know that that person has performed the job to a satisfactory level. And when we do go through this process, it's quite enlightening for business owners and leaders because they have never really stopped to take a look at the actual expectation that they're trying to set. What I like to do in this process is take the time to work through the functions and really ask the question around what good performance looks like, and then we can actually start to get to measurable outcomes and then write a job description. So that's the third quadrant, around matching job functions and expectations to the role. Then we can actually write a job description and build a recruitment process. Just to quickly get into the recruitment process quadrant, and I won't spend too much time on it, we generally have about 3 steps in it, maybe 4. We have an advertisement where we bring people in to the top of the pipeline. We do a quick connection call. Then we have a half-hour phone interview. And then we have a face-to-face interview. And most of the time the numbers look something like 35, 6, 3, 2. When this process is performed well and we've actually established the role functions, who would likely fit and what fit looks like, and start to look at what skills that the job will entail, then the recruitment process becomes really easy, and we can understand who is going to end up being a long-term player that we can invest our time and energy in. When we get this wrong, it can be quite stressful, and we have a high level of churn of the kind of people that we don't want to leave. And when we get this right, people that perhaps don't fit the organisation don't stay as long, and people that do fit become long-term stayers as well as real assets to the organisation.